Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay, can you see my screen? Hello, hello.
Yes,
Okay, today we will discuss about the volume part. Okay, so what is Docker volume? So volume is a simple a directory inside a own Docker container. Okay, so volume is nothing but a simple a directory. Okay, and it's a owned by the container, and even if we stop or delete the container, still we can access the volume. Okay, you can say it's like a backup like thing. Suppose our container will uh, delete. Okay, if we delete the container or stop the container, okay, so we can get back the data from our if we will set the volume, then we will get back the data. Okay, so you can declare a directory as a volume only while creating a container. So when we will create a container, we have to mention the this directory is the volume. Okay, so inside the directory, whatever thing is there, it will mount to the container path. Okay, and next is the you can create a volume from existing container also. Okay, sorry, you cannot create a volume. Okay, suppose our container is running. Okay, and we cannot mount a volume to our existing container. Okay, suppose the container is httpd container is running, and we want to uh, mount a volume to our container. So we cannot do these things when we create a container. That time only we can mount the volume to our container. Okay, so let's see the some basic command. Okay, some basic command of the Docker volume. Okay, okay. So let me log into my Docker term instance. Okay, this is my. I have already installed the Docker. Okay, let me check Docker version. Okay, so Docker is already installed. So some basic command like suppose you want to check how many volume are there. So the command is, let me go to the sudo su first, sudo user, then the Docker volume ls. Okay, so there is no volume is there. Okay, so how we will create a volume? The command is docker create volume create, and the any name. Suppose I'm giving power cloud, press enter. So power cloud volume is created. So if I will check the volume is created or not, you can see in the local drive in the local volume is created. Okay, suppose suppose let me we want to inspect the volume. Okay, so the command is docker volume inspect, and the volume name. Okay, you can see where this volume is present. You can see var leave docker volume and power cloud and data. Okay, so in this path our volume is set. Okay, and this is the created some id is name. Okay, and this is the local. In the local machine the volume is created. Okay, so in this way we can create the volume. Okay, and inspect the volume and list out the volume how many volume are there in our local machine. Okay, so let's see the types of volume first. Okay, let's see the types of volume. So first type is named volume. Okay, the first type is the named volume. This type of volume is created and managed by the Docker. Okay, named volume have a specific name assigned to them, and Docker take takes create take care of managing their life cycle. They are particularly useful for sharing data between container or for persistent data that should be kept uh, s- separate from the container itself. Okay, so this name data actually what happened just previous just in the previous slide, I have already told you like the volume is a like a directory. Okay, volume is a simple directory. So uh, how to mount the volume? First you have to create a directory, but in this case the named volume we don't require any directory. We can directly create a volume, okay, without any directory. So this is the named volume. Okay, so how to create the named volume? Okay, so first you have to just create a docker volume create and the volume name. Just I have created these things like the docker volume create power cloud. Okay, I have already created these things. Okay, and the run a container and mount the name volume like my data means I have to mention the volume path, volume name. Okay, volume name, just I have created those volume. I have to just mention the volume name. Okay, and you can see this is the example. Docker run hyphen d in the detach mode hyphen name the container name and hyphen v. Okay, hyphen v means the created volume, and this is the container path. Okay, so let me just do the demo. You can easily understood these things. So already I have created the power cloud. Okay, if you, I will do volume ls, you can see already I have created the power cloud. So let me create the uh, let me create the container. Okay, this is the command. Just I'm copy this, just paste it here. uh, okay, my container, let it be there. Okay, fine. Let me give the port number 80 colon 80 space and the volume name. Suppose I am giving like PWER cloud. Okay, and the path. Suppose where inside the container where we will mount the volume. Suppose let me copy this thing and paste it here. Give a space and image name httpd. Okay. Okay, so let me again explain these things. This is the Docker run in the detach mode. It will run and hyphen name. Okay, and my container is a container name. Its port number 8080. Just I have mapped this port number. Means this is the host machine port number, and this is the host machine port, and this is the container port. Okay, it will map. Means 80 is mapped with the host machine port 80, and this is the volume. I have already created this volume. Okay, and this volume is mount to this path of the container. Which container? Means I will create the httpd container from the httpd image. Okay, so let me space enter and see. Okay, so this image is not presented locally, So it will pull from the Docker registry. Okay, so it will create it. So I think it's created. Okay, so let's do Docker ps. You can see the container is running. Okay, so container is running here. Okay, fine. So let's check the container. Inside the container, the con- it's running or not. Just do this thing. Okay, wait. Okay, let me check again. Okay, it's running. I think it will take time. Okay, okay, it's work. Okay, so it's working. So let me uh, do some modification inside the container. So what I will do, just create a sudo mkdir, and let me create c. Okay, go inside it, pc, and here create a index.html, sudo vi index.html, sorry, html. Okay, index sudo vi index.html, press enter, and insert some content here. Suppose I am inserting this thing. Okay, and save this one. Okay, and copy to the our container this content. Let me copy to our container. So how we will copy this, I have already told you in the previous video. Okay, you can check, you can also, sorry, you can also see in this video also I am doing the same thing. So sorry. Okay, fine. So let's source path. Let me give the source path. Okay, and container id. Let me give the container id here. Okay, so this is the container id. Just copy this thing and paste it here, and container path. Okay, this is the, where is the, this one is the container path. Okay, successfully copied. If I will refresh this page, you can see, if I will refresh the page, you can see. Okay, just wait, it will change. Okay, just wait. This thing, I paste it here, press enter. Okay, what happened? Okay, you can see. Okay, so this is actually we we just copied these things to our container. Okay, actually the index.html file, just we copied to our container. Actually this thing is copied, and it is showing in the browser also. Okay, so you can see this thing is mounted. Okay, if you will see, when I will create a container, this container, the volume part is mounted to this path. Okay, so and let me see the volume. Suppose I am doing Docker uh, ps. Okay, you can see Docker ps. So if I will remove the container, Okay, let me remove the container. So can you please tell me how to remove the container? Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you please tell me how to remove the container? What is the command?
Docker
Okay,
container RM
docker rm
container
hyphen f. Okay, forcefully. Okay,
here posting.
forcefully because the container is running. Okay, and
Yeah.
uh, container id space
ID.
enter. Press enter, you can see the container is deleted. Okay, if I will
Yes.
do docker ps, it will delete it. If I will do also hyphen a, also you can see there is no dead container, there is nothing. Okay, that means
Yes.
our container is completely deleted. And if I will press enter here, you can uh, you can see, okay, this page cannot be reached. Okay, so what we will do now, let me create again the container. Okay, by this command. Okay, and can you tell me when I will do uh, using this command, okay, then what will happen? What will happen?
Volume.
See, when I will do this command and go to the browser, and when I will access this ip, it's so like the it's work. Okay, it's so like it's work. But let me create this one. Okay, and can you tell me when I will refresh these things, what will come?
The page come before page.
Hello, which page will come?
Bef- like that web page.
Web page means it's work like written.
Yes, written like that.
No,
Before you before you
you can see
yes,
this
yes, that
page
page.
will come. Why? I have, as per our concept, Docker concept, when we will delete a container, the everything will deleted. But here, how it will come back? Can you tell me how it will come back? This time I will not copy the index.html. Okay, this time I have not copied, just create a volume from the just create a container from the volume. Okay, so how it will come? Hello.
Volume take the backup.
Yes, good. The volume, I have mount the volume. Okay, I have mount the volume so that it will take the backup from that volume. Okay, so now you clear these things. Hello.
Yes.
And if I will do docker volume ls. Okay, docker volume ls, and inspect the volume. Inspect the volume. Okay, inspect the volume and copy these things. Let me copy these things and cd go inside it. Okay, do ls hyphen l. Sorry, cannot go through this. Mm, so do one thing, docker volume. No. Okay, what happened? I'm doing something wrong. Hmm. Okay, and if I will do ls hyphen l here, and after go to the uh, docker where is the docker volume? Let me copy this one. Cd. Okay, if I will do ls hyphen l here, you can see. the directory is power cloud is present. Okay, you can see the power cloud is directly present. If I will do ls cd power cloud and go inside it, so ls hyphen l, the underscore data is present. Let me go inside it. Okay, you can see the index.html is present. If I will do cat here, you can see this content I have created. Okay, this content I have created inside the container, but it will take the backup to our host machine. Okay, I think you understood this type of volume type means this
Yeah.
volume type is
Yes.
named volume. We cannot create any directory directly mount the volume. Okay, so this
Yeah.
volume type name is named volume. Okay, so let's go to the second, the host volume. Okay, so host volume or bind mount. So
Wait.
in this case, actually what happened, with the host volume we can mount a directory. Here we can mount a directory. Okay, you can mount a directory from the docker host into a container. This means the container has direct access to the file on the host file system. Host volume are useful when we use to access files, okay, or directories that exist on the host machine. Okay, so it is helpful like suppose we create a directory, and mention the directory this is as a value. Okay, this is as the value. And what happened, when we will declare this is as a volume, uh, where suppose I want to edit something or modify something, we can easily modify from the local host machine, then it's automatically modify inside the container. Okay, so let me also do these things. Okay, so let me do the demo for this. Just copy these things. Okay, so first let me remove the container. Okay, so first let me remove the container, docker ps. Okay, and copy the container id, docker uh, rm hyphen a and the container id. Okay, so it's deleted. Okay, fine. So let's go to this and copy these things. Just take the format. If I do ls hyphen l, ls hyphen l, press enter, you can see the pc. Okay, the pc directory is there. If I will do inside it, pc, can you please mute? Okay, hello. Okay, thank you. So if I will do ls hyphen l here, there is a index.html phase is there. So I will do like this path, means this content, this file path is mount to the our container. Okay, this is the local machine path, and we want to mount this path to our container. Okay, so okay, so what we will do, let me go outside, and I have already copied that pasted these things. Okay, it's a mine container, leave it, and just keep the port number hyphen p 80. It's a host machine port and it's a container port. Okay, and volume mount, just I am giving current path. Okay, current path, and the directory name is pc. Okay, this is mount to the where, to the, just a minute. Okay, So let me give the here is the uh, give the our container path. Okay, just copy this thing. This is the container path, paste it here. Okay, so what you can see, this is the current machine path. Okay, this is the host machine path. You can see dot means the take is the current directory, and inside the current directory there is a pc directory is there. Okay, so this part only is the host machine part, and this after this colon, this is the our container path. Okay, this is the container path, means slash user local apache 2 slash std uh, htdocs. This is the container path. Inside this the html index.html is there. So and what I will do, give a image name first. Okay, what happened? It's, okay, wait. Hmm. And give a space and write the image name httpt. Okay, and I think everything is fine. Okay, okay, press enter. Okay, so the volume is mount to the container with this path. This is the container path. Okay, so if I will do docker ps, you can see the container is created and it's running. So are you clear these things? Because this is some people are not understood these things, means they confuse what is this meaning actually. Okay, hyphen v, what is this meaning? Are you clear this? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, so again I'm repeating, like we have created a volume, like this is the host machine path. After the colon, this is the container path. Okay, just remember these things. So let me go to the browser. Okay, just cancel out and copy these things, and I have already mount the volume. If I will do press enter, you can see directly it will take the volume uh, from the PC directory. Okay, inside the PC directory, whatever thing is there, it will take these things. So let me go to the PC directory and do some modification. Remember, I am in the host machine. Okay, and do some modification in the index.html file. Okay, so if I will, can you please tell me if I will do some modification in the index.html file in my host machine, is it modified to the container? Hello.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let's see it will happen or not. Okay. It will happen or not. Suppose I am typing here. Uh, Let me copy these things. Okay. Insert this. Press enter. Sorry. Press enter. Paste it. And right here, like thank you for watching. Okay, and save it. Okay, let's go to the browser and refresh this page and see what will happen. Okay, you can see these things automatically changed also. Okay, so in the volume concept, like if you will go to this type of volume, okay, means this the host volume, then the benefit is when we will do some modification in the our mentioned volume directory, it's automatically populated to the our container inside the container also. Okay, I think
Okay.
you understood.
If
Hmm.
if Docker volume or Kubernetes volume have any difference?
Docker volume, yes, you can Docker volume is we can mount our volume only in the our host machine. Okay, are you getting my point? Okay, in the
Okay.
Docker volume we can just mount to our host machine, but in Kubernetes we can mount the volume any means any cloud platform, like let it be a EBS volume. Suppose you want to mount the EBS volume in the Docker concept, we cannot mount the volume in EBS. Okay, but in Kubernetes, we can mount the EBS volume, and we can this is a persistent volume, and we can claim also. Suppose we Kubernetes is actually what happened. It's give the facility, like suppose we have mount the 10 GB of volume, EBS volume to Kubernetes. Okay, and in our project we just claim, give me only 5 GB. This thing also is there in the Kubernetes. Okay, so Kubernetes, let see, volume means it's like a backup things. Okay, suppose our our data or anything, any setting is there in our application. Suppose the container will restart, then it will come back from the volume. Okay, so but in the it's actually the volume concept. If you specify, means if you distinguish between Docker volume and Kubernetes volume, then the Docker volume is only attached in our local machine, in our host machine, but Kubernetes we can uh, use this in the EBS volume also. Okay, we can create a volume like volume persistent volume, you can use these things. Okay, this is the main, there is a difference. Yes, there is a difference. Okay, and it's a better, like Kubernetes volume is better, like what happen if your host machine is something is wrong with your host machine, then your data is also removed. Okay, so I'd
If
say
I want to increase the volume size, can I?
uh, from where? Docker.
Docker?
Volume, see, volume is not in the Docker. Volume is not a what like room, like, right? You can see volume is like a directory. In the first today's first class, I have already told you, like a volume is simply a directory inside a own container, you can see. Okay, so how to increase the directory volume, sorry, directory size? Understood na? I have
Yeah.
created a directory in a our local machine. So, and we let me upload something like MP3, JPG, or MP4 format file into the directory. Then where it will take the space from our local machine. Okay, when the
Okay.
resources is full from the local machine, then our volume is also it's no space volume, no space, no nothing space, no space is required. Understood na? Hello, hello.
Yes.
Yes. So, but in Kubernetes we can increase the volume size when we will increase the EVS volume size. Okay, but in the Docker, if it's required to increase, then we have to increase the local machine volume, means local machine row. Okay, so Let's go to the last type. Okay, see, this is the temporary volume. Okay, so this is the temporary volume. Temporary volume, what it will say, like these are volume that are created for temporary purpose, such as when we need to share some data between the containers during a single okay, and when we will share the data from one container to another, okay, between the container during a single they are not persist after the container stop. And this is a temporary. When the container stop, this volume is not persist. Okay, persist means, I think you already known these things. Persist means always available. Okay, remember this. And let me do the demo here. So let me copy these things. Okay, and go to the terminal, log out, login, go to the sudo user. Okay, and do, okay, if I will do docker ps, okay, you can see this container is running. Okay, okay, so let me do the container here I am giving like container 1. Okay, and whitelist the port here, hyphen p, let me do 8 1 colon 80. I'm creating a another container. Okay, and container name. Okay, go to again and volume. So you can see this is the a container name. Okay, this means this is the container name, and it is running, and temporarily volume is mount to the like this path. Okay, and directory inside the container. Since no specific volume name is provided, okay, you can see in the previous slide the volume, and this is the host path. Okay, and this is the container path. But in the temporary, you can see there is nothing. The host machine path is not there, so it take the only the simple the like what take the temporary value. Okay, and if I will do here httpd httpd, okay, and press enter, it will create. Okay, and the volume is also created. But if I will do docker volume, less, okay, the docker volume, you can see there are two volume, but this volume, okay, where this volume, let me inspect this one, docker, where this volume came, docker volume inspect, volume name, you can see. Okay, 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 let me go inside it and see what is there. Okay, then sorry, cd accenture ls hyphen l, nothing is there. Okay, so let me go back and sorry, what happened? Okay, let me go back and remove the container, docker volume, sorry, docker ps. Okay, and remove the container, like which container, this container. Okay, just copy this docker rm hyphen if, press enter, just delete it. Okay, now container is delete, means it's a temporary container. So this volume also inside the container also it's deleted. Okay, so this is the concept of volume. Okay, and okay, do you have any doubt? Hello.
No, no.
Okay, so do practice, and this is the volume concept. Hmm. And one thing, how we will delete a volume. Okay,
Docker
how we will delete a volume. You can see, suppose we want to delete this volume, how we will do. So the command is docker volume
RM.
rm and the volume name. Press enter, it's deleted. If I will do, you can see only the power cloud volume is there. Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, so this is first today's class. Okay, and next class we will see something new like docker compose and these things.